Hey, it's Ryan from UpfitSupply.com, and in this video we're going to be unboxing a WeatherGuard sliding truck bed. Let's get into it. All right, this is going to be a pallet unboxing just because of the size and weight of this, not on the typical workbench like I like to do. This happens to be the SB 75, so it's going to be the 75-inch long version of the sliding truck bed. They also have it in the 65-inch version. The only difference is the length, and that's gonna really impact what trucks it'll fit in. If the 65-inch you can fit in basically any full-size truck, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot, 8 foot, and this one's only gonna work on 6.5 or larger. So this is going to come shipped on a pallet. The shipping weight of this is showing 550 pounds or 520 pounds, but the product weight is about 450. Now the reason that weighs so much is because this is a heavy duty steel sliding truck bed. Now because of the weight and the dimensions, this is going to ship via an LTL freight carrier, which pros and cons of that. I'll start with the negatives. Cons is it's slower. Your tracking information isn't updated as regularly. You gotta schedule a delivery appointment. It's more expensive, things like that. And the benefits of shipping LTL freight are going to be a lot less shipping damage. Usually materials being handled with pallet jacks, forklifts, especially heavy steel items. A lot of times when you try to ship heavy steel items via parcel carrier like UPS, FedEx, packages get thrown 7 or 8 times by the time it gets to you. So a lot less likelihood for shipping damage with LTL freight. Like this one had a nice 4x6 piece of plywood, particle board with it. And now we're down to the actual box here. Let's go ahead and get this opened. All right, so some interesting shipping dunnage right here. This is a 2x4 wrapped in foam and plastic wrap to hold our two little side rails or channels, I'm not sure what you call them, apart. So here we're going to have the side and back rails. So these actually mount to the side of the truck bed itself, or sliding truck bed itself. So it can keep your items from falling off left or right. These are removable, so if you don't want this on the bed slide, you can take it off. We have one for each side. We do have this nice honeycomb texture in here, you know, minor tie downs on there. Next we have what looks like a box of hardware, individually bagged. And we do have a one-pager from WeatherGuard. A little QR code there to get your full installation guide. This does have some caution and warning and notices on it as well. Be sure to reference that. But you're gonna use your phone to scan that QR code to get the full install instructions. From our hardware pack, it looks like we have some plus nuts. You're gonna have to drill into the bed of the truck to attach this to it. And then you're gonna use plus nuts in those holes to bolt down to it. But it does give you the nice plus nut tool, install tool. That's a nice thing WeatherGuard does. Anytime they give you plus nuts, they give you the tool to install them. A lot of people don't have one. Looks like we have our hardware here for our little cargo rings, and we have 2, 4, 6 cargo rings included. Little slider nuts right here. There's channels built into the sliding bed itself, and you can attach these little tie-down points wherever you want, or other accessories. Nice, they include 6 of those. And then we do have some additional slider nuts and some button head bolts in here as well. Now I believe our front little side rail is already attached. Got another piece of dunnage here, 2x4 wrapped in foam. And then I believe this is just cardboard protectors. Now I was wondering where that difference in shipping weight came from, because it's 520 pounds shipping weight, but it's only 450 product weight. So I'm like, where's all that other weight coming from? But once you factor in the weight of the pallet, that 4x6 plywood, the 2x4s, all the packaging material, you can probably get pretty close to that 70-pound difference there. So this is going to be the front, or toward the cab side of the bed slide. And this is going to be the back. Just looking at what the assembly looks like. So this ship's fully assembled. So there's a couple layers to the sliding bed. First is going to be obviously your deck right here. And then, as I open this, you'll see the underlayer where we've got kind of the slide layer and then a bracket layer as well. And so the way that you install this actually is you remove this top layer almost like you would a kitchen drawer or a drawer where you kind of pull it out of the slides. You do the same thing with this. Then you're going to install kind of the bracket piece or the frame piece of the bed, sliding bed into the bed, and then you'll put this top drawer piece back on. So just because of the weights involved, this is probably going to be at least a 2-person install to lift things in and out of the truck. But installation is relatively straightforward. It's just simply put this frame in place, mark where your holes are going to be, drill your holes, put in your plus nuts, attach it, then put the drawer back in. So you're not having to do a whole lot of assembly or anything like that to get this ready for install. It's basically good to go out of the box. All you have to do is figure out how to attach it to the truck. And by figure it out, I mean set it on there, mark your holes, drill them, attach it, and you're good to go. So a couple of features just to point out. We already talked about the removable side channels. This front channel is also removable, so you can have a completely flush drawer if you want, or you can take the side rails and attach them, to the side like this to keep your items on the sliding bed itself. This is a heavy-duty steel frame, so because of that, it is a heavier weight, but it can handle 2,000 pounds, even fully extended. Speaking of extension, it is 100% extension. There are some other sliding truck beds out there that only go like 70%, not all the way out, things like that, but they've designed this to be 100% extension. You don't have to get a different model or anything like that. So they all come 100% extension, 2,000 pound payload capacity. They do have these little tie down rails right here. One on the left, one on the right, one in the middle. There's an opening right here for you to slide in your slider nuts, attach your tie downs, or they may come out with some other accessories as well, like dividers or things like that, but they have basically a rail system, front, middle, and sides for adding all of your tie downs and different accessories and things like that. So we have 2 panels here on the left and right side. You just kind of have a tactile, grippy, textured feeling to it. So it's meant so things aren't going to slide around on here as you place them on here. Just give a little test. This is obviously just a piece of wood. There's some plastic on it. So not too much sliding that's going to happen with that. Here's an unwrapped 2x4. Slides a little bit, but a lot more grip than just your average truck bed. It reminds me a lot of like a spray and bed liner material. So it's got that textury feel to it, and it's going to keep things from sliding around in the bed. Some other features here is these are heavy duty steel rollers. So they're not plastic or composite or anything like that. They're steel rollers, so that's what helps give it the weight capacity that it has, that 2,000 pound load capacity. Also is going to give you lots of longevity of the product itself. Lasts for a long time. Speaking of longevity, this does have a lifetime warranty from WeatherGuard. They have that on most of their products, which is a great thing that you get from a WeatherGuard product. If I go edge to edge, this is exactly 48 inches. So again, this is going to fit in all your full-size trucks, so your half-ton, 3/4, 1-ton trucks. It's not going to fit in those mid-size because you just don't have the clearance in between the wheel wells, nor quite frankly, the bed length. I did mention this is the 75-inch long model, so this is only going to fit in those 6.5 through 8 foot beds. They also have a 65-inch that will fit in those 5.5 foot beds just fine. You can also use that shorter one on your 8 foots and 6.5 as well. The reason that you might want a shorter sliding bed in a longer bed truck is if you've got a transfer tank or a toolbox or something else up front that you want to keep in there, and you only want to use the sliding bed for a portion of that bed. So I mentioned that this is the 75-inch model. I'm just going to take a measurement and see if that's the deck length. So the actual deck itself, if I go to the front measuring point all the way to where kind of this composite piece ends, that's 71¼ inches long. If I go all the way out to the edge of the steel here, where it tapers down a little bit, that's 73½ inches. Now our distance here between the rails, so our left rail to this center channel rail is about 23¼ inch on center. And if we go all the way from left to right, it's going to give us 46½ inches on center. Just these composite pieces alone, so if we exclude kind of the surrounding frame bracket, that's 70 inches long here. And just the width of this composite piece here is 22 inches. Now with these side rails engaged, they do extend about 6 inches tall. The side channel here, I do have it roughly in place, but on our top here, it's 58¼ inch. And it does taper down on the bottom a little, and that comes in at 62 inches. If you're curious on just how far this extends, so you only have about 9 to 11 inches from here to the back of the deck. Now we can show this feature, quite a bit better once we have this installed, which we will be installing this in a truck. So if you're interested in that, check out that video. But it has a really intuitive release for sliding this out. And then as you push it back in, kind of stops at various increments. Obviously for safety, so if your hand's stuck under there or something like that, it'll protect you, but there's just a little latch here that you pull, squeeze, and then it disengages the lock and you can pull it out. Again, we can show you a better example of this once we have it installed. And that just about does it for the unboxing of this sliding truck bed from WeatherGuard. If you're interested in this, we can get it to you. Visit upfitsupply.com, look for the WeatherGuard sliding truck bed. We'll ship it right to you, LTL freight carrier. Make sure it gets to you undamaged. And we're gonna show you how to install this in another video. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check that out. Again, my name is Ryan. Have a good one.